Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On this section, I'm gonna show you how to configure your Metatrader 4 platform. Show you how to profile all the major currencies accordingly. I'm gonna show you also how to customize the market maker template, and lastly, how to install, create, and save template. So, without wasting any time, let's get right into it. So we're gonna immediately move to our trading charts so we can profile all our major currencies accordingly without wasting any time. Let's just move into it. So there's our trading platform. As you can see, I'm using IC Market. It's a broker that comes very highly recommended. I use a lot of different brokers for different purposes. So, because I tend to switch between different types of trading methods. Sometimes I swing, sometimes I position trade, sometimes I'm an intraday trader, and then so with that, yeah, I need to use different types of equity and risk management, and so I'm gonna also need to use different types of brokers because for long-term trading, I'm gonna hold a lot of positions for a long time. So I need a broker that's gonna give me low charges or on swaps. You understand? So when I trade intraday, I want a broker that will give me very low spreads because I'm gonna be opening and closing a lot of positions, in a very short period of time, as opposed to holding long-term positions. So otherwise, the first thing that we want to do when we start opening our MetaTrader platform is to make sure that all our major currencies are profiled. When I'm talking about major currencies, I'm referring to all the majors from your USD, CAD, JPY, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, if I haven't mentioned it, and then what else, Switzerland francs, and so forth. So as you can see, our default profiles. This is how the MetaTrader looks when you open it with default profiles on. So it's just four profiles: euros, pounds, francs, and US dollars. So let's just open them real quick so that we can see what we can expect. Because of I had already customized mine, so I had to go back and delete all the profiles and then try to make sure that it looks very standard, like it's just a new, just installed uh, platform. So this is how it's gonna look basically. So I just want to show you how you can customize your your profile. So what you want to do, you just go to the default profile and then make sure that you delete everything there. And then I usually start with the dollar because it's one currency that I'm really in love with. So we're just gonna open all the dollar currency pairs that we trade. Anything that you're comfortable with, you can just open them. But I prefer mine, each profile, to have six trading pairs. So I'm just gonna open all the dollars like that. So now that open, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dollar currencies or pairs in there. I'm just gonna save it properly. Save profile as American dollar. Just like that, and then there it is, American dollar. So I go back to the default profile, delete everything, because remember we were doing the American dollar, so I wanna delete everything. And then right now I wanna do the euro, so I'm just gonna put everything that has euro there, or each and every single euro currency pair that I prefer trading or I'm comfortable with. So I'm just gonna put 8 currencies there, 8 pairs. Let me just go through them real quick. JPY, UNZD, I'm also gonna go for CHF, GBP. There we go. We have further 6 euro currency pairs in another profile. So we're gonna save the profile again. This one is euro, so I prefer to save with the country, European euro. There we go. There it is, the European euro. Then when I go back again to the default profile, delete everything there. What else do I want to put? The Great British pounds. So I'm just gonna put in the pounds now. Create a pound profile. There we go. All my £6, 6 pounds, 6 pairs of pounds. So I'm just gonna save that again as Great British pounds. So when you do that, you're gonna after finishing all the seven major currencies. So let me just remove those ones that were there before. Just gonna delete the euro. Just gonna delete the francs because these are the ones that came with the platform. So those are the standard profiles or that comes with the Metatrader right after you installed it. So American dollar, I'm also gonna delete this one. So as you can see, I'm now left with one, two, three profiles. Those are the three profiles that I have just did. So let me just save another one. The last profile, I'm gonna go back to default, delete everything there. Right now, okay, let me see. Let me save something different. Let me just show. Let me do cryptocurrencies. There you go. We have six cryptocurrencies against the USD. So we're just gonna save that. There you go. You have the cryptocurrencies. So every time you wanna trade the dollar, you just go into the dollar profile. Then you'll be able to see how the dollar is behaving across the board. That is the importance of having your profile set up like this. Is because of you don't have to go to individual currency pairs and look at the something like look at the Australian dollar USD, Euro USD. No, you can just come inside the dollar profile and then put it on or arrange it in multiple windows so that you can be able to see how the dollar is behaving across the board, not just on Australian dollar USD or Euro USD or on GBP USD or on USD CAD. Now you're looking at the dollar on a large scale. You understand? Same thing when you want to look at the Great British Pounds. You just come into the profile, and then now you can see how the Great British Pound is behaving across the board, and then you will more or less see exactly the same thing. If the British pound is bullish, then you'll be able to identify it even before you make your analysis by just looking at the whole, six profiles there, or the six pairs there on your profile. You'll be able to identify where the trend is heading to. So that's it. So right now I'm just gonna show you how your profile should look, the final or the end product. It should be something like this. You see here, I have everything that I trade. I literally trade everything. These are the major seven currencies. It's American dollar, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, European euro, Great British pounds, Japanese yens, New Zealand dollar, oil and natural gas, precious metals, dollar exotics, currencies, cryptocurrencies rather, indexes and commodities. So let me just scroll through. I haven't loaded some of them. So the other indexes, cryptocurrencies, there they are, dollar exotics, there they are, precious metals, oil and natural gas, the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yens, Great British pounds, European euro, Canadian dollar, and lastly the American dollar. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most important, one of the most important thing before you get into trading and putting in your analysis there, making your biases and whatnot, and using and putting in installing indicators. No, no, no. This is the first thing that you need to do immediately after installing your MetaTrader 4 platform. You need to customize everything. Your template should be exactly how you want it to be. It should have shortcuts. Everything should be in very simple way, so that you should have a system that you follow. You understand? So I prefer to have this system, because when my profiles are like this, I already know when I want to look at the dollar, I come inside the dollar profile, and then I'm able to identify the trend is going, on a long-term basis. And I want to look at the Australian dollar. I don't just look at Australian dollar CHF or Australian dollar NZD. No, I look at the whole thing, how Australian dollar is behaving across the board. So now I understand when I'm buying the dollar, I'm not just buying USD CAD or selling GBP USD. I'm doing everything everywhere. I just wait for precise entry areas and I take it. Understand? So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go back to our slides there. Mm. So we did now. I think we. So with that having said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I have covered. Uh, uh, I have shown you basically how to customize the market makers template, and then at the same time how to install, create, and save templates. So now you'll be able to save templates and then move across all your other trading platforms. So you can save, if you've saved a custom template on one template, you can literally move it from one template, or from one uh, platform to another, like different brokers. You can take it from IC Market to Hot Forex, for instance. So you can just move your analysis around. So right now we're just gonna move to the following chapter. So thank you. In terms of profiling all the major currencies accordingly, I hope with this video now you will be able to understand why is it important that all your 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 your, your currencies are profiled properly. Thank you, and then I think the next video will be covering how to customize